Everyone, welcome to our channel Java Beam, and this is Satya. In this video I am going to explain you about Java 14 new features, records. We'll see what is records and how we create a record in real time, and why Java has introduced records feature in Java 14. We'll see with examples. Records improve developer productivity by providing compact syntax for declaring classes which acts as a transparent carrier for immutable data. So basically records has been introduced to create a immutable objects. Let's say if you want to create a immutable object, so that is very tedious work before Java 14. Something like you need to create final class and no setter methods, and you need to provide constructor, and you need to provide equals and hash code and toString. So records are also called as data classes. If you are already aware of language like Kotlin, these are similar to data classes in Kotlin. These are the final classes and these are not abstract. Let's see one example. I have written one immutable class I am trying to write. So to write a immutable class I need to use final, and let's say, yeah, sorry, this is a class, so I need to use class as final class type, and all the fields must be final, and I need to provide a constructor to initialize the instance fields, and I need to provide getter methods and no setters, and we also have to provide equals and hash code. This is all tedious work, and this so much boilerplate code we need to write to make a immutable data. But we'll see in Java 14 how we can write a immutable object using records. This is my class. Here let me write one immutable class using records feature. So to create a record we need to use a keyword record. Something like if you want to create interface you will use interface keyword. If you want to create a class you will use a class keyword, and more precisely in Java 5 enums are introduced. So if you want to create enum you use the keyword enum. Similar way we use the record keyword to create a record, and the signature is something like this. So the name can be anything. The keyword we have to use is a record, and here we need to pass the data whatever something. Here let's say I have the fields like first name, last name and user ID, and this is a constructor. So I can use these fields directly without creating a constructor in Java 14, and that's all. I no need to provide any body here. See, I am just starting the brace and closing. This is how we create a record. This is a immutable object, and let's see how we create a object for record. To create an object similar to normal Java classes we have to use a new keyword create object. So record equal new, and this is how we create object, and here we need to pass the data. Let's say the data I am passing, and something like, yeah, this is a immutable object, and we haven't provided any constructor, we haven't provided any setter getters, and no constructors, no equals hash code. Let's see how we get the data. With the field names we can get field names similar like they internally. If you decompile this record class, and if you see Java compiler will provide these whatever the field names we are providing, they will provide, compiler will provide some methods for us similar to something like this. So we can use these methods to invoke the data, and we cannot set the data as these all fields are by default final, and record method also by default final, so it cannot be extended from other classes, and also record cannot extend any other class, only it can implement any interfaces. Let me run this one. Yeah, so we able to get the data. Let me set the data and we'll see whether we are able to set the data or not. See, this is going to be a compilation issue because this is a final field by default, and inside the record we can know some important or interesting facts, like we cannot create a instance variable. Let's say I can create a static variables, and I can create a methods, whether it can be static or instance methods I can create. So those are the facts about record. This is how we create record, and we no need to provide equals and hash code in normal, like JDK 8 or previous releases. We should provide equals method to distinguish between one object to other, something like this we need to provide, and we need to take care so many things, like we need to do null checks and these to be handled, and hash code also we need to provide. Here in JDK 14 we no need to provide all these things. Let me create one more object and let's see whether we can able to do the equals or not. This is a record and this is a record 2, let's say, and here let me compare record dot equals I am calling, and here pass this. Here is a compilation error. Okay, the field is final, so we cannot assign value. Yeah, see here it is saying the two objects are equal because internally Java compiler is providing a equals method. With using that equals method, it is comparing two user defined record objects, and it's saying true because its internally equals method has been implemented. And you can see hash code as well. See, we will get this some hash code. This is how we are getting hash code because it has been implemented. This is how we create a record in Java 14, and yeah, that's all about the problem was with the previous is we need to write so much boilerplate code for simple immutable objects, and to avoid all this Java 14 has introduced a record feature which is similar to enum classes or other normal classes, but only thing is these are the final classes and the fields are final, so these objects are behave as final. Still we able to modify we can modify the data internally, but these fields are final. Yeah, that's all about record feature in Java 14. Thanks for watching and please do subscribe my channel.